white knee band on his knees, standing center of field right now. So quite a few players who repped Jamaica against Canada last year. I see them here on display, so it's really good to see the boys in transition. Big up Kemar Cattle and his handsome son strolling through. So St. Catherine on the attack. Mikel chipping over and ball recovered there by one Mr. Lee for Kingston. Mikel is right there on top to make the tackle. I believe he's knocked on, as signaled by Mr. Referee in charge, one Peter Tapper. So St. Catherine in really good position right here, just about 15 meters from the try line. And of course they'll be trying to get some additional points on the board. The score between Kingston and St. Catherine, I believe it was 24 points to Kingston and 12 points to St. Catherine. So right now it's Kingston leading with that victory after the draw in the under 14 competition, whereas on the field now the under 19s trying to settle their differences, as we see Shemar barging his way to the try line. Takes two to bring him to ground. Run the ball there onto the right edge. Defense though really aggressive, holding him up. Long ball to the wheel. Steps, my word, and on the board St. Catherine. St. Catherine get it on the board. Lovely shift of the ball there from center field to the right edge. He'll be happy with that. We'll confirm with you shortly who scored that. Kwame, the quick man from St. Catherine High School. Really a lovely step to dismiss his counterpart. Diving in quite easy to put his team even further ahead. So St. Catherine leading 10 points to 4. Shawa, tell us, what is it like out here right now?
So baby, when I wake you
Mr. Calvert, you're needed over at the drink station. Mr. Calvert, Roy Calvert, please report to the drink station. So we go back to the action. Big man, the longest civil there with a big barge. Michael student So he has gifted Kingston another set of 6 tackles to try to get to the straw line. Of course, for our new fans, Rugby League, the world's greatest game, very simple game. Each team has 6 tackles in which they want to score. This is tackle 1 for Kingston. Kingston around there. Seems to be the man from St. Mary. Love it down now to the right. And the man from Maritime backs in. Former champion standard there. Almost immediately replying for Kingston, bringing them back in this game. Lovely try on the right edge. No need to use up their 6 tackles. Gonna get a quick word of the try scorer here. Puffing and puffing. Adrian it was who had that massive run on the field. Ron, tell us about that try. Did you think you would get over? Good video, young man. He says the defenders were not in position and he took full advantage, bringing Kingston back into this one. Calvert here needed at the beverage station. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we have some lovely hot dogs on sale here, some burgers to your left. It's $200 for the regular hot dog, $250 for the jumbo, and $300 for your burger. You can also get your assortment of fruit-flavored drinks right there at that station. Then, center of the stands is our snack and drink station for the adults. Assortment of lovely alcohol to keep you warm and fuzzy. Red Star, Heineken and Guinness only $2.50, whereas Smirnoff Ice as well is $2.50. Red Bull $300. Ting, all sodas really is $100. Glass of rum $6. Appleton Campari. Sorry, Appleton is $6 as well, and a Campari is $7. Your water is $100. Biscuits $60. Chips $80 and peanut. Alright, of course. All our activities here today. It's fundraising for Jamaica Rugby League Association and Hurricanes Rugby League. Whatever you pay at the gate or pay at the bar, all of it goes back minus $0 into the coffers of the Jamaica Rugby League Association for our programs and Hurricanes Rugby League Jamaica. So please support the bar, get your burgers and your hot dogs, and cheer the boys on. So we see Kingston, that's Mr. Kingston, the champion man, playing it in center field, and Anthony Finley with a quick scoop from them half brings Kingston to half line, fighting to get up. St. Catherine defenders being indisciplined once more and holding down the ball carrier a bit too long. Of course, for fans who are new to rugby, when you tackle someone to the ground, you have to start to move away within a few seconds, and you can't force them back to the ground once they have begun to gain their feet. Big run there coming from Mr. Donkey for Kingston in red. Fancy hairstyle and all, flying like an eagle. St. Catherine under a bit of pressure. Kingston marching quite easily forward. Daniel Epico, she is one, gives a shot to the number 8. Kingston threatening right now. Daniel goes himself, gives it out. Adrian knocks it on goal. So they stop it there from Kingston when they have St. Catherine on the ropes. Mr. Stopper says that is halftime in this U19 encounter. Boys will have a few minutes to get some hydration and revisit their game plans, of course, before battling out for another 25 or 30 minutes in the second half. Of course, this is only leg one in this parish of resident series. Hurricanes Jamaica and Jamaicans all keep their emotions in check for the most part. Sometimes they do get upset, but for the most part the players are very disciplined young men and young adults and old adults as well, and they keep it together because rugby league is a game of brothers and warriors, of course. So the other 9 teams are getting ready. Mikel Facey over the ball. His men in blue. They have a slight advantage at halftime, and they will want to do their best to head into game 2 next week, Saturday, at the same venue at the same time with an advantage. Of course, the boys in red have a lot to say about that, and they'll be anticipating that they can get ahead over this next 25 minutes. Mikel goes a bit short. It's a high ball. Well taken though. Seems to be Kwame here on that ball as Akeem Kissy goes big feet, dances to center field. Legs pumping vigorously and viciously. Daniel is at hooker. Goes himself, sees the yards. Big run there from Morrison. So, Kingston really quick fire scoops, which is picking up the ball when it is rolled back and just running as quickly as you can. That has won them an offside against St. Catherine. And for our new fans in rugby league, when a tackle is made, 2 tacklers are allowed to stand in front of the person who has been tackled. Everyone else must retreat 10 meters behind the ball. Big hit there by St. Catherine. Kingston goes wide. Lovely shift. Back here with it. Keeps it. And the defense swallows him up. Slowing it down. Kingston threatening. Adrian charges in. It's bundled in there. Did he score? The referee checks left, checks right, points to the ground and blows his whistle. So Kingston, they have picked up where they left off in the first half. Quickly on the boards. This one is a tight one. And Mr. Finley kicks that one through the uprights. I believe the score is now 16 points to 12 in favor of Kingston. To be verified. Done. Your team is on the ropes right now. What do you boys need to do to get back ahead in this game? Serious and stop with the rugby. Rugby time, says Mr. Dunn. Serious time. So let's see if St. Catherine can up their defense as we await the ball. Can we get the ball on the field, please? So 14-12 officially confirmed there by our officials. So, just a slight pause as we try to find their balls. Excellent pass. Rohans can replicate such sublime skills. Mikel lining up this one. Will he go short again or will he go long? Go short once more. Rohan takes this one comfortably. So it's the same kickoff to start the half. And so Kingston, short kick, backfires on St. Catherine. It's always problematic when you go short, because should the attacking team retrieve the ball, they already would be almost at half line. Compound that now with a penalty for holding down the player for too long, and St. Catherine is in further trouble. So Kingston puts it behind into Adrian. Lovely feet there. The man from Rohan, sorry. Good feet. That's Mr. Lee on the wings. Blazing run upfield. Equally blazing tackle there by Too Tall there on the wings for St. Catherine. Ball tipped out to Dunkley, but the pass was a bit in front. Adrian is frustrated. He slams it down in disgust. He will now have to defend 6. So for a fans who are new to rugby league, it's 6 tackles each team has to try to score. You score by placing the ball on the ground over what we call the try line. And the try line is a line that runs across the field, right where you see the post up in the air. Four points when you score a try. 2 points if you make the kick or the conversion, which is the proper name. So St. Catherine from deep in their half. Mikel takes it, goes long, goes behind, down recovers, stutter step. Bustled up there though by the Kingston defense. Kingston very confident right now. Mikel dumps it off to his counterpart. Strong tackle again from Kingston. St. Catherine finding it tough to try to exit their half. Kwame on the ball again there. Lovely charge here. And again, another holding down infringement. The referee says, I'll have none of it. You must release him quicker. So St. Catherine lucky to escape there because they were really on the ropes, deep in their half. Who wants this ball? Where is the warrior? Here he comes. Big charge from a big man. Leave the shots alone, boys. Lovely charge here by the big man. Props, we call them PROPs. Because we are the big strong fellas. So Catherine has stepped back through sublime skills here. Lovely kick to the left edge from Mikel. Gathered up by his teammate. I'll get the name soon. That's a lovely try though. Kingston hesitating in defense. Andre Hansen, the crowd shouts, getting one over for St. Catherine. They are back in this one. It's now 16 all, I believe, with the kick to come. Mr. Sanchez playing on the wing for Kingston. It's a tight game. It's probably going to be 18-16 now. What do you guys need to do in order to get back the lead once more? Alright, so Sanchez, who plays his rugby at University of West Indies and the Washington Bulls Rugby League Club, he's saying, hey, let's communicate a bit more and get this ball moving and get in front again. So St. Catherine, slim lead, 18-16. 18 points to 16. It's a close one. I'm not sure that many were expecting such a close contest today. St. Catherine were dominant last year, wiping the ground with the face of Kingston last year. This time around though, Kingston, they have got their acts together and they are competing and they believe that they can win. Can St. Catherine stop them? Of course, if you're in the crowd and you're on social media, just punch in Jamaica Rugby League Association. Give the page a like, leave a comment. Hurricanes Jamaica as well is the other page for you to look up. As we see Finley lining up for his kick. He goes deep, strong kick, fumbled and into touch by the St. Catherine defender. So calling on Shane Dozer Brown to the commentators booth. I want to get the name of these lads, get the fans familiar with some of the future stars of rugby league in Jamaica. We already know a few names, but really and truly, we need to So Shane Brown making his way to join me in my cubicle. Michael with a smart play, kicked it short, but unfortunately knocking it on. They have not heard the whistle. So a cheeky play there. Of course, for our fans who are new to rugby league, what happened is that at the kickoff, the St. Catherine team did not catch the ball and run it back. They actually touched it and allowed it to go outside. So at kickoff, if you touch the ball and it goes outside, then you have to give it back to the team who kicked it to you in the first place. So of course, we have with us Mr. Shane Brown in the commentators booth. And of course, he'll be helping me to let's get a few of the names here for St. Catherine. We know Mr. Dunn out here on the right wing in the stripe undershirt in blue. Inside him is Tyrese. Tyrese right in the yellow booth for St. Catherine. Keyshawn Doyle is in that grey booth right there. As we see Dunkley charging upfield. Poor pass. They're battling for it. Sanchez recovers. Sanchez is going in the fly for Kingston. Offloads lovely to the number 12 there. Can't see his face yet. But Kingston have recovered the ball. Threatening they are once more. As Philly takes it. Strong tackle coming in there from very strong tackle from the St. Catherine defender. May have been a bit high as we see the referee signaling the number 8, or is it number 1 for St. Catherine? So it's Kwame. Kwame for St. Catherine has been sent into the naughty bin for 10 minutes for that high shot on Finley there. The referee deeming it to be reckless and dangerous. Kingston, they have opted to go for 2 points because when they're giving a penalty, you can either run up their position or you can try to kick straight through the edge for your conversion for that extra 2 points. That's what Kingston is doing because right now they are trailing by 2. So Finley subtle with his kick, soft touch there, just guiding and caressing the ball through the uprights. It's a tight one, ladies and gentlemen. It's 18 apiece. Just a few minutes to go, I stick in this one. 18 apiece. It's really close. Neither team being able to dominate. Mikel has the ball in the number 9. So St. Catherine, what will they do now? 2 short kickoffs previously. Punished both times. Will Mikel adjust his strategy? Or will he stick to his game plan? He consults, he plans, he schemes.
Man to watch today, everybody, all eyes on Ryan, you know?
Mikel go short. Oh my word. Daniel fumbles it. And so this time,
Yeah, what's still ready?
Mikel has come up with the goods.
Now wait too long.
Of course, earlier from Daniel Mars from Kingston. St. Catherine back with the ball now. It's clear what is in their mind. They are not thinking about next week. They want to score, and they want to score now. So again, hot dogs are there waiting for you on the burgers. 200, 250, and 300. Assorted food drinks.
Here we go on. This is my take it card.
In the middle between those stands.
No, you know what go on.
Enjoy a drink of refreshing restaurant there, Heineken, Smirnoff, a glass of rum or Appleton as well for our
Batman
seniors.
friend them there.
As we get ready for the big boys,
One of my Batman friend.
Mikel going cross heel, strings up, didn't get it down.
Come here get serious.
Rohan is here, strong tackle, Mikel is slow getting up. Poor ball here from St. Catherine. But that's Shemar. Harrison recovering from St. Catherine. Mikel passes. Robbie Smith with the ball. Way over there on the left edge. AKA too tall. St. Catherine trying to do it hard. They're being very direct in this attack. Trying to punch their way to the try line. Down the short side. Ball to too tall. But Kingston is there. Aggressive. But offside unfortunately for them. So St. Catherine, the wind is behind their back right now. They have a first set of 6. It's 18 all. They're threatening. Mikel, ball in hand. Very close to the try line. What can he do? Goes for it himself. And knocks on the ball. Not the smartest strategy. He had all of 6 tackles to build some pressure and get his teammates involved, but he went for it himself. It has backfired, and Kingston will take this one. Kingston will take this one for the scrum. Of course, in rugby league, again for our fans, you are not allowed to cause the ball to travel in a forward manner from your hands. You can kick the ball forward, that's fine. But you can't leave your hands and go forward. Otherwise, it's what we call a knock on. And when you knock it down, as we see the Lana Civic, let's pump him. Big man, big strong carry. He's been silent for a while, the mic come on. Here goes Finley. Finley to Dante. Dante to Sanchez. Lovely tackle coming there by Tyrese. Finley on the go. Kingston, very method that I don't even know the word to use. But they're looking good. Finley wide. Ball goes to ground. Lee goes after it, but Ramesh Simic is right there, too tall. Take it down, an equally tall Lee. ball will most likely go to St. Catherine. Mr. Calvert, of course, you've been hiding from the referee's booth since the last few minutes. Right, are you pleased so far with the performance of the juniors?
Somewhat. We're very disappointed to see Mikel basically went for the line leader. He was less than a meter away from the try line and posted up 6. The smartest thing would be